Yo, what's up, gentlemen? So in this video, I'm going to be talking about three things that nice guys get wrong about women, stuff that you guys just don't get. If you're a nice guy that doesn't get taken seriously by women, there's probably some misconceptions that you just totally misunderstand about women and how they work, how they think, and what actually is going on. I'm going to try to explain that for you guys and help you guys get more consistent dates. I drop videos every single day, so if you're watching for the first time, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss future videos. All right. The three things that nice guys don't get about women. Number one, you guys are looking for way too many indicators of interest. Okay. You guys are waiting for girls to make it 100% clear that it's definitely okay for you to go for it. And that is a luxury that men do not get. Okay. Women are the attractive ones. They're the ones that get all the attention. They get all the options. And that's just how it is. So instead of complaining about it and bitching and moaning about, oh, I wish I was a Calvin Klein model, you can actually go for what you want and deal with the fact that you're going to have to deal with rejection sometimes. And that's just how it is. Sometimes you're going to have to get rejected. Fair enough, whatever. She will never make it 100% clear if she likes you because she doesn't want to get rejected either. This same mindset of, I don't want to get rejected, so I'm not going to go unless it's 100% clear. She is also under that same mindset. And one of us, if you like a girl and she likes you, one of you has to quit playing this game of chicken and actually go for it. And it's going to be you. It's going to have to be you. It's always going to have to be you. All right. It's better to live life always assuming it's going to be me. It's going to be me rather than, waiting around for life to happen to you. All right. You never want life to happen to you. That's honestly one of my biggest, that's one of my biggest life lessons in general. If you could take anything away from this channel, it's like, don't let life happen to you. Go after what you want. Make it happen for yourself. Don't sit around wondering if she likes you. All right. There's one way that you can make sure that you never wonder if she likes you ever again. Okay. Just assume she likes you. There's literally no downside to assuming that the girl likes you. You just have to be good at reframing. So if a girl gives you a sign, a lot of times that sign could be negative or positive. So it's a lot better to assume that she is looking at you because she likes you and not looking at you because you're some freaky weirdo with a genetic deformity, right? Like you'd much rather assume that she likes you. You'd much rather assume, hey, she's looking at me because she wants to look at me, right? She's working out by me because she wants me to talk to her. She's doing all these things because she wants me to go for what I want. And then if you go for what you want and you happen to be wrong, that's totally fine. And I have a video where I talk about overcoming fear of rejection. You can find that on the channel. I put it out pretty recently. And that baseline of just being okay with rejection and being okay with the fact that you might be wrong, but you are assuming the best at the start, that's going to completely change your life. I promise you. The second thing that guys don't get about women is the hot and cold behavior. Okay. We all have these experiences, right? Where the girl is super into us, super bubbly, really attracted to us, and then she just completely loses interest. All right. And a lot of times this is because you were not decisive enough. They'll show a few indicators of interest. They'll give you a chance. But if you don't act, she will lose respect for you and she will not be attracted to you. Okay. This leads to that hot and cold stuff that's so confusing. Okay. Another thing that leads to hot and cold behavior is when you're being a pen pal. If you've ever talked to a girl for 3 weeks at a time on a dating app before you meet up with her, you are literally shooting yourself in the foot, and this will never lead to a relationship. I promise you, this will never lead to sex. It will never lead to anything good. She has categorized you as a pen pal that will not act. Like I'm going to make a video soon on some of the most repulsive behaviors you can have when talking to women, and being indecisive is one of those behaviors, just to give you a little spoiler. Being indecisive is disgustingly gross to women. Okay. It's such a big turnoff. So if you like a girl, show intent right away and be okay with failing. Be okay with that. This will take an action taker's mentality. Okay. You're going to have to be the type of guy that thinks something and goes for what he wants. And something you can even do today on your own without even talking to a girl is start thinking about things that you want to do and start doing it. If you've been thinking about cleaning your room, go clean your room. If you've been thinking about starting a new project, starting a new book, reading more, whatever it is, that new habit, start doing it. Start doing it immediately. Reduce the amount of time from idea to action in real life to almost zero. And I promise you that things are going to start turning around for you. You're going to start feeling better about yourself. All right. That's really important. One of my clients actually his name's Ian. He started doing this pretty much immediately. As soon as he came in the program, he was thinking for a long time about, I want to get better with women. I want to get better with women. And I started working with him. And within the first week, he had implemented this mindset of an action taker. And he just started talking to girls over and over and over again. This guy came in as a virgin, had never been on more than one date in his life. He was a massive nice guy, really struggled with talking to girls. And within a few months, he lost his virginity, had his first girlfriend, and now he's going on like 3 or 4 dates a week because that relationship has since ended, right? First relationship, kind of that's usually how it's going to go. Like first relationship is not going to be that great, but he got the experience. He got the first experience, the first relationship. And then now he's on another path. He's on another journey to find the next girlfriend, right? To find a girl that's actually good for him. And he never would have gotten there in such a short period of time, like 6 months, if he didn't implement this action taker's mentality. Okay. Here's a third thing that guys, especially nice guys, really struggle with. Okay. They think that because they have the same interests and hobbies, the same passions, that the girl is going to like you. And this is where you see these massive, like, displays of affection, these love bombing things where like the guy goes so over the top to be like, to try to convince the girl that you should like me. No, it doesn't. It makes sense that we should like each other. We have all the same passions, all the same hobbies, right? But that is not how it works. Women are attracted to men that make them feel something, okay? So even if that feeling is uncertainty or tension, and you see this in romantic comedies where the girl's like, oh, I don't know how I feel about him. Oh, he's such an asshole. That's because she's feeling something. That's why it goes so well, all right? Obviously, you want to have a lot of positive emotions. You want to make the girl feel good. But a lot of these nice guy tendencies that you guys have, they're actually making the girl feel bad because she feels like she has to be positive all the time around you because you're being so nice all the time. All right. You need to be able to show that you can disagree. You need to be a guy that's worth respecting. What matters the most when it comes to attraction is chemistry, banter, flirting, having fun together. I'm going to have some actions for how you can implement this stuff. But I used to be like this. I used to send the long text about, but we like all the same things. We have the same sense of humor, blah, 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 blah. We have all this stuff, right? And that's actually what the nice guy checklist is. Okay. There's this little checklist that guys seem to have where they're like, okay, well, if we have the same hobbies and interests, if we treat each other nice, if she talks to me, she gives me attention, if we have the same sense of humor, that means she must like me, right? Logically, that means she must like me. But women think a lot more on an emotional level than we do. We think a lot more in terms of like logic and facts and just like, how is it in the real world? What logistically is happening? And that is not how women think. That's not how relationships with women work. You have to be able to operate on an emotional playing field. And if you're not able to do that, then none of these things matter. None of these things matter in terms of attraction. Okay. Any guy can have the same sense of humor as her. Any guy can treat her nice. Any guy can have similar hobbies to her, right? Especially guys that like lie about it. There's guys that lie about their hobbies. She can give attention to as many guys as she wants. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make you special. It doesn't make any of this valuable. The thing that makes you valuable is your ability to make her feel something. So tease her and be playful. Go on dates with other girls. Show that you're actually desirable to other girls. Act like you have a penis, dude. Like a lot of you guys, I swear, girls don't even understand that you have a penis because you're so afraid to talk about the fact that you're attracted to women. Okay. Don't be afraid to hide. Like, don't be afraid to talk about your sex drive. Like if you're friends with a girl and you like this girl, don't be afraid to be like, yeah, that girl was really hot. Like that girl that passed me was really fucking attractive. Like all you guys, you'll get caught checking a girl out by your female friend and you're like, oh, but I didn't do that. I respect women so much. It's like, dude, you're just afraid of getting called out or being labeled as a creep. It's like, dude, you're a fucking guy. You have a penis. Like accept that. It's okay. And the fourth thing that you can do to make her feel something is have the most fun in the room. Go for what you want. And I've already given you some actions that you can take to go for what you want and be a guy that does go for what he wants. It's down in the description for mentorship. If you want to hop in, you can hop in. There's only a few spots every month. I also have a free course down below to crush your approach anxiety, become more of an action taker. Do something. Go do something. If you're a nice guy, you need to change something right away or else you're going to keep reinforcing these nice guy behaviors. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.